Hi everybody. So the other day I was, of course, watching my Facebook and watching those little reel things. And they had a canned chicken nugget reel thing. So, of course, reading through the comments, everybody was like, you can't do that without breading, and there's no way to make that because it looks like it's breaded. And supposedly it's not. Supposedly all it has in it is mozzarella cheese, Parmesan grated cheese. It says to use the one in the container, so that's the one I'm using. And a 12.5 ounce can of canned chicken. And it says well drained, so I just squished mine in a sieve. I don't know if it's drained well enough or not, but we'll find out. And an egg. So, yeah, so everybody said it looks like there's breading on the chicken and everything, and I didn't think it looked like he put any breading on it because, it could have been one of those things where he decided to shut off the camera and bread it, I guess. But I'm going to try it. It's supposed to be keto because there's no breading, and I get canned chicken from the food pantry, so I figured it'd be also a good food pantry recipe for those of you who gets canned chicken. Maybe you can use tuna too. I don't know. I'm not going to find out because, me and fish don't mix. So, maybe you can just use any canned meats, which I do have a thing of canned pork over there. I think I might try that too. See how that comes up. I don't know. So anyway, you start with the 12.5 ounce can of canned chicken and stick that in there. Hopefully this comes out right. And then a 1/3 cup of mozzarella cheese. I don't know, maybe I should squish the chicken up a little bit. There, it's squished up a little bit. Make it into smaller pieces. Chicken nuggets usually have that pressed form stuff. So here, we're pressing it. And we're going to form it when we put it in the air fryer. It says, one recipe said you could use an air fryer, one recipe said you could use an oven, one recipe said you could either or whatever you have. So, I've got the air fryer going. I heated it up to 400 like they said. And there's my 1/3 cup of mozzarella cheese. And it says 4 tablespoons of grated Parmesan. Oh, look, I haven't even opened this one. See how much we use it in my family? This is another thing I get at Caswell's liquidation because it's much cheaper there. I know it's $4.99, $3.99 or something. $3.49. There. See, I had all the numbers in there, just didn't have them in the right order. But $3.49 for this big container, which I think is a pretty darn good deal. So we'll crunch up the little balls. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 tablespoons. And I know this isn't good for those of us that have high blood pressure and watching our salt intake and all that the happy stuff. But every once in a while you gotta try something. And it says an egg. I only have these little teeny eggs, so I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna find out. I mean, like, they're not small. And look at the mess I'm already making. So, it says to mix it all together. And I guess the egg acts as your binder. And I guess the Parmesan cheese and the mozzarella will too, I guess. And of course, one recipe said to use oil in your air fryer, and one recipe didn't. I guess I'm going with kind of no oil. I could spray it if I wanted to, but... Alright, it looks like it's binding up there pretty good. Oh, I was also going to add a little bit of seasonings. Okay. I have to open the pantry door very quietly. Otherwise, the cats will come running in. And one of them already did.
One's staring at you.
I know. We'll go with this. A little bit of onion butter, seems how it has everything in there, and I'm all out of onion powder because I don't buy it anymore because I do the onion butter instead. But it has garlic and all that happy stuff in it too. And like this one, I'll use the cover for putting a little bit of this in there because the cover makes it so the big chunkies don't come through. So we'll just use a little tiny bit because it's already very salty, I'm assuming, from the Parmesan. And I do have garlic around here somewhere, but I don't remember where I put it. Garlic powder. I just don't remember. Oh well.
I think it's in the other cupboard.
Probably. So anyway, there's our chicken mixture. And I'm going to go grab a plate. Since I never remember that type of stuff. So I just have a flat air fryer setting on my toaster oven. So I'm just going to use that, but I'm just going to put these on a plate. Oh, it said to use a tablespoon measure to make them all even. So we'll make them all even with a tablespoon measure, just because I've never done this recipe before. I don't know if they'll be totally even, but they'll be close at least. What do you think, Emmy? You gonna try one?
Probably.
The good thing about this is where you're using the canned chicken, you don't have to worry about getting it all to a certain temperature because the canned chicken's already cooked. That one looks a little small, but...
That's okay.
I think he's so cute. What do you think, Em? You think this will crisp up like the chicken nugget's supposed to?
Mm-hmm.
You do?
I think it will because of the Parmesan.
It's one of your mama's odd ideas, because, well, at least I get it from somebody else, and it's not totally my odd idea.
That is true.
Oh, come on. I've come up with some doozies.
You have?
I can't think of any right at the moment, but I'm sure there's got to be something.
Oh, I can think of one.
What?
The peanut butter and mustard sandwiches.
Oh, I love my peanut butter and mustard sandwiches. If you watch my other video, you'll see that my mother didn't think it was actually too bad.
Freaking disgusting.
Yeah, but you won't try it.
No, I won't. You'll never get me to. I'd rather step on a nail.
It might be really good.
No.
You might be so missing out.
I would rather...
Oh, speaking of mustard, I'm all out of mustard. I gotta get some.
Good. I would rather stub my toe on a sharp corner and then hit my funny bone directly after and then smack my hip into a desk.
That's because you don't like mustard.
Yes. No.
You're still young.
No, I'm never gonna like it.
I didn't like mustard when I was your age.
That's a you thing.
But you're still young. You're gonna grow to love the mustard.
No.
You're gonna love it.
No, I'm not.
But you
Most
are.
disgusting thing ever.
You wait. Someday you go, oh, I guess I'll try it just because my mama told me to.
No, I won't. I'll say I'm not trying that because it looks like baby poop. And it probably smells and tastes even worse.
Well, I don't know what you've been feeding kids that look like that, but...
It's yellow turd color.
And you've changed how many diapers in your lifetime?
None. I've seen movies.
You've seen movies?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
I know, I'm hilarious. What's that face for? I am
Movies.
hilarious.
Movies don't get it all right.
Yes, they do. Documentary movies. Based on a true story.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Holy, this makes a lot of chicken nuggets. I didn't think you would make that many.
Me neither.
You know, Greg won't try these, though.
No, 'cause
You know he won't.
cheese.
But I'm wondering if maybe I don't tell him, if he'd even notice.
Probably
They say you
wouldn't.
can use all just Parmesan, too. But that would be like, probably like 8 tablespoons of Parmesan, I guess. But that would be a lot.
Yeah, I would. I might get Beastie to come up, but he won't.
Well, that's okay, Beast. You don't need to be on the counter while I'm cooking.
I want him to come up and like stand on my legs so I can pet him.
Well, then you could tell him to get up.
Beast. Come here. He won't. I have to give him a bath tonight.
Emma loves giving the cats a bath. Well, my
No, I
cat a
don't.
bath.
Yeah.
She don't love giving the other cats a bath. My cat likes a bath. For the most part. I mean, he doesn't love it.
No, but like he'll just sit there and he won't really move. He'll just put his arms on my shoulder. That's really it.
I think it's always funny when you, like, refer to some of their body parts and they, like, his arms instead of his paws or his legs.
His arms and his hands. And it's surprising because he's a really big cat. You'd think he would be really mean, you know? But my cat, on the other hand, he always escapes. I don't like him.
Well, you do like him. You just don't like him in the bath.
No, I don't like him. He's mean to me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He bit my nose the other day.
Well, don't pay attention to him and he'll get you.
Well, I was doing something. I was organizing my candy into the bucket.
Oh, I don't think I tablespooned that out. There. That was a tablespoon.
Yeah. They look like nuggets, like McNuggets.
Hey, I'm doing my best. I'm not the greatest artistic person in the world, but
Yeah, I know.
I think this one's going to be smaller.
Yeah, it's gonna be a half. Ish.
Here, little baby nugget. That could be yours because I know you love it. Alright, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. About 15 nuggets that made, which is a pretty good amount.
I could get
So
the
now I'm going to put these in the air fryer at 400 degrees. It says 6 to 8 minutes, but you know, their cooking time usually is not right. And then it says cook 5 more minutes if they're not as crispy as you'd like them to be. So we're going to start with this 6 to 8, and then I'll see if it'll go more, and I'll let you know when we come back. Hi everybody, so we're back, and the 6 to 8 minutes definitely did not do it. So I put it on for 5 more, and that would have been like 13 at the max. I cooked them for about 20. And even some of them, you know, sometimes when you're cooking with an air fryer, you know, it isn't totally even, but you could definitely maybe even crisp them up a little bit more. So maybe 25 minutes max. But I didn't feel like waiting.
Those smell delicious.
But they're a chicken nuggety consistency.
Mm-hmm.
They probably would have been even more crispier if I would have added the oil to them like they said. But I didn't want to because I wanted as low calorie as possible. And we got us some ketchup because I know Emma's going to need some ketchup. Emma's a ketchupaholic. So pay attention and stop eating your food. So she's trying the little teeny one because she made sure to get that one right off. Yeah, they're very, very hot. I just took them out. See, I'll blow them off. Although mine doesn't feel so hot as probably yours is. Yours looked pretty hot. So anyway, here's the chicken nuggets. And like I said, this is after about 20 minutes. So they do get a coating, like, look to them. So, no, there is probably no breading on that other guy's. Plus, he used orange cheddar. So, that probably, like, contributed to the orange chicken nugget look. So, anyway, I'll try one without ketchup first. I keep going to dip because I'm just dipping and it's just a habit. So, definitely remind me of, like, McDonald's type chicken nuggets because they're a little squishy in the middle. Of course, using canned chicken. And they got a relatively okay crisp on the outside. Definitely would be better if I had my garlic and all that kind of stuff. Which next time I will add it. It just didn't say to add all those spices this time, so I didn't. But yeah. Tastes like a chicken nugget. Would be a great thing if, like, you have kids and you're out of chicken nuggets, and some kids, maybe that's the only thing they'll eat. And making them from scratch from, like, real chicken takes a really, really, really long time. So this only took, like, what, maybe a half hour max, if even that. But then again, I didn't know what I was doing either, so you could probably make them even quicker. But there you go, keto chicken nuggets. Made out of canned chicken, which is a good food pantry thing from us. We get a lot of canned chicken in the food pantry. So this is a great way to use it up if you don't really care for canned chicken. I know you can use it in casseroles and all that kind of fun stuff. But there you go, canned chicken. Add your favorite seasonings, your favorite dip, and there you go. So have a great day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and thank you very much for watching.